In the last video, we have discussed how to use clinometer in our daily life, correct? So in this video, it is a part 2 where we are going to discuss a real life problem. Even in the last video also, we have discussed some of the examples. Now here we will specifically work on some problems. This contains only simple and direct problems. Let us see the first problem. A circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to the ground. Find the height of the pole if the angle made by the rope with the ground level is 30 degrees. Consider AB as a pole and AC as a rope. A circus artist is climbing on it. Okay, and the length of this wire, or what we can say, this rope is 20. The length of this rope is 20 meters long. So angle made by the rope with the ground is 30 degree. So if you closely look at it, it is going to be a right angle triangle. Okay, if I join all the points A, B and C, I am going to get a right angle triangle. Now what is given here? Hypotenuse is given and we need to find the value of height. Okay, the trigonometry function which relates hypotenuse and the height is nothing but sine. How sine? Because you can see height is the opposite side for the angle 30 degree. So we are going to use a sine function. Let us see our solution. Length of the rope that we know, that is 20 meters. Angle of elevation, that is theta 30 degree, and height of pole h we need to find. Okay, I am going to use sine theta which is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Let us substitute the values. Sine 30 degree is equal to h by 20. We know sine 30 because it is a specific angle, so it is 1 by 2. If you simplify it further, we will get h is equal to 10 meters. That means what? The height of the pole is 10 meters. It's a simple and a direct problem. Let us go to the second problem. So in the second problem, you can see that a tree breaks due to storm and the broken part bends so that the top of the tree touches the ground, making an angle of 30 degree with it. Okay, what is the situation? There is a tree and it is broken at this point due to the storm, correct? So now what happened? This particular part has broken and touched the ground. At what distance it touched? You can see the distance between the foot of the tree to the point where the top touches the ground is 8 meters. Find the height of the tree. So we'll see, these are 8 meters where it touches. So we can say from the base of the tree to the top of the tree which touches the ground. Again, if I join all these things, what I'm going to get? I'm going to get a right angle triangle. Okay, here what do we need to find? We need to find the height of the tree. Correct? Height of the tree means it is from this part to this part. Correct? Let us label it. If you label it, it becomes ABC is a right angle triangle and AD is a length, okay, of the tree where it has broken and fallen. Okay, so what do we need to find? We need to find AB as well as AD and we have to add them. Let us find the solution now. So here you can see we know the base, we have to find the hypotenuse as well as the opposite side. Okay, let us find the opposite side first. Okay, the trigonometry function which relates adjacent side and the opposite side is nothing but tan function. So let us use that. I am going to take triangle ABC. Again here angle of elevation is 30 degree. Okay, tan theta we know, opposite side by adjacent side, substitute the values. So tan 30 value we know, which is 1 by root 3, cross multiply. So now let us find the hypotenuse, correct? So hypotenuse is nothing but the length of the tree which is broken. So substitute, it is nothing but sine 30 is equal to AB by AC. So sine 30 is 1 by 2 and it becomes what? AC is equal to 2 times AB, correct? So because AB value already we have found, we can use it over here. That becomes 2 into 8 by root 3. So 8 by root 3 is taken from here, you can see. Now further simplification, you will get what? 16 by root 3. Now what we have got? We have got the length of AB as well as AD. Now if I want to find height of the tree, I am going to add both of them, AB and AC. If I add, I will get the height of the tree. So you can see the calculation here, 8 by root 3 plus 16 by root 3. So when you add, since both are having the same denominator, so you are going to add, it becomes 24 by root 3. Then again rationalize. So we didn't do the rationalization in the previous step. Why? Because now here once for all we are doing rationalization. So it will be easy. So simplify, when you multiply root 3 and root 3, it becomes 3. Cancel 24 and 3, you will get 8 root 3. Okay. If you want further simplification, you can substitute the value of root 3, which is 1.732, which gives you the exact value of the tree. Okay. So let us try one more problem. Okay. That is also a direct problem. You can see here, a contractor plans to install 2 slides for the children to play in a park. Okay. For the children below age of 5 years, she prefers to have a slide whose top is at a height of 1.5 meter and is inclined at an angle of 30 degree to the ground. Whereas for elder children, she wants to have a steep slide at a height of 3 meters and inclined at an angle of 60 degree to the ground. What should be the length of the slide in each case? So in this question you have to understand there are 2 different slides. One is a normal one for children and one is bit bigger one for the elders. Okay, and their angles are also different. One is 30 degree, one is 60 degree. Okay, let us see this. So consider these two as the slides. You can see here, this is smaller one, this is for the kids and this is for the elderly people or elders, or we can say adults. Okay, we know that the height of the smaller one is 1.5 meter and the other is 3 meters. Okay, and by looking at it we can make a right angle triangle here, correct? So in this right angle triangle we know the angle over here for a smaller slide as well as for a bigger slide. So that is nothing but what, 30 degree and 60 degree. So let us label it as ABC and DEF. Let us find the length of the slide. So this AC is length of the slide. Okay, AC and DF. So we have to find the length of that. Now when you look into this triangle ABC, we know the opposite side and we have to find the hypotenuse. So the trigonometry function which relates opposite and hypotenuse is sine, correct? So let us take triangle ABC. Angle of elevation theta is 30. So sine theta is equal to opposites by hypotenuse. As usual, substitute the values, then cross multiply. It becomes AC is equal to 1.5 into 2, which gives you 3 meters. That means the length of the slide for a smaller children, okay, which are of below 5 years age, that is 3 meters. Now let us find the length of slide for the adults or elderly people. So here what it is, in triangle DF we are going to take, elevation is 60. Same sine function we will use. Why? Because we know the opposite side, we need to find the hypotenuse. So fine. So sine 60 means it's root 3 by 2. It's a specific value. Again go for a cross multiplication. So what do you get? It becomes DF is equal to 2 into 3 by root 3. Correct? So then we are going to rationalize the denominator. That means we are going to remove the irrational number from the denominator. For that I am multiplying root 3 by root 3 to the 6 by root 3. Simplify, it becomes 6 root 3 by 3. The answer is 2 root 3. Now, if you use root 3 value as 1.732 or 1.73, you will get an answer in the decimals. So, what is the last answer? The length of each slide is 3 meters and 3.46 meters. So, 3 meters for the children who are 5-year-old and 3.46 for the elder. Okay, now let us go for the last direct problem, that is the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from a point on the ground which is 30 meters away from the foot of the tower is 30 degree. Okay, find the height of the tower. What it says, there is one tower, okay, and a person is watching, or the angle of elevation from a 30-meter point. Okay, there is a point over here which is 30 meters away from the tower. From here, angle of elevation of top of the tower means from here you are watching the top of a tower and that angle over here is 30 degree. Okay, then you have to find the height of the tower. So height means what? This we need to find. we can clearly see that this also gives us a right angle triangle, correct? Now we know the adjacent side, we need to find the opposite side. So opposite side AB is nothing but the height of the tower. So calculation goes like this. So in triangle ABC, elevation is 30. We are going to use tan theta because opposite side we have to find and adjacent side we know, correct? So it becomes tan 30 value we know, h is equal to 30 by root 3. Now we are going to rationalize. So we know how to do rationalize now. We are going to multiply root 3 to numerator and the denominator. So further simplification, what happens? I will get 30 root 3 by 3, cancel off 30 and 3. I will get 10 root 3. Then if I take the value of root 3 as 1.73, I will get h is equal to 17.3 meters. So therefore height of the tower is 17.3 meters. Hope you all understood this. Thank you.